Hi everyone, Sick as a Dog here, the internet's busiest music nerd. And it's time for a brand new segment. What better time to start a new segment when you're sick? Let's Argue, where I hop on social media, I field responses from you guys, hot takes, unpopular opinions, confrontational questions, and I respond to the ones that kind of get a rise out of me. Let's go! Off the top, hot take, Nickelback get too much hate. I kind of agree, but only in this context, because I feel like 10 years or so ago, like last decade, Nickelback hate, totally warranted. Like you could not escape them, their music was everywhere, and it sucked. It sucked really hard. But nowadays, Nickelback is pretty irrelevant. Like it's pretty easy to not listen to Nickelback. It's pretty easy to not even think about Nickelback if you don't want to. And in retrospect, I feel like we have to thank Nickelback for at least a couple of really quality, dank memes out there. So we can't totally hate on Nickelback's memory here. Like they did give us some decent memes. I do appreciate that. Mac DeMarco is killing rock. Oh, that's another good one. I wouldn't say Mac DeMarco is killing rock music. Like, his rock music is certainly very sleepy, it's very easygoing, has kind of a singer-songwriter tone to it, which is certainly making the general field of rock music a little bit lazier, at least in aesthetic. However, I feel like the reason Mac DeMarco has really kind of taken on is because as easygoing and as chill and as inoffensive as some of his music is, like, it's actually pretty well written, pretty well put together, and on top of it, I feel like his ethos, he actually puts himself out there like a personality and like a rock star. And if you want to save rock music or change rock music or make it in rock music, I feel like you need to want to step out there and truly be an entertainer in the way that Mac DeMarco has presented himself. I feel like that's a big reason as to why a lot of these rappers are hitting it so big right now. Like, they're huge personalities. They are icons. Hip-hop heads are the most pretentious subgrouping because they refuse to listen to and denounce anything that isn't mainstream hip-hop. Metalheads are just as bad or worse. Every genre kind of has its hardcore subset or following who just really kind of like take it way overboard, and they're so bad they almost kind of scare or shy new people out of the genre because like your average person does not want to deal with you. So congratulations, you're the reason why people don't listen to your favorite kind of music. Shadow of a Doubt is way better than Pinata. No! I respect your opinion though, but no. Shout out to Mark Grondin saying the wrong best Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds album, but we still love you anyway, Mark. You're insane for not liking Little Dicky, and how can you not mention How Can You Sleep in the Brain Project video? Because it's not that good. Your teeth aren't that good. That's just It's true. They're just a little above average. That's pretty much it. But it's a good meme though. So Dark Side of the Moon has only one good song. You're coming on strong there. You're coming on strong. But I will say, Dark Side of the Moon, it is overrated. It is overrated as fuck. Whoa, hot takes. Kendrick is better than Biggie. Biggie is better than Tupac. X is basically a hip-hop version of Melanie Martinez. Black artists influenced by Suburban Past, Tyler the Creator, Kevin Abstract, X, Jaden Smith, I think. Well, yeah, Jaden Smith grew up really, really astronomically rich. I would say he's more than just suburban. And a lot of people have told me Travis Scott as well are taking over the game. Like kind of, yeah, they're definitely making a dent. They're making a dent. New Kanye is much better than the old Kanye. I so strongly disagree with this. However, I do know this is a very popular and a very prevailing opinion. While I strongly disagree, I do see the appeal of new Kanye over an old Kanye, though. He's a little more artsy, he's a little more volatile, he's a little more dangerous, and I feel like that definitely comes out a little bit more strongly, especially in his newer material like Yeezus and Life of Pablo, even if I feel like a lot of his goals and a lot of his intentions aren't exactly reached or aren't exactly executed all that well. Rappers get far too much credit for the work their producers do. So many fans praise rappers for putting out records that have great production, but feature the most average, forgettable lyrics and flows. Kind of true, kind of true, kind of true. I feel like in hip hop right now, like this is really truly an age of producers. They really are kind of moving the culture in a lot of ways, not only with the sound of their instrumentals, but by who they choose to work with. I think that's enough internet for now, guys. That was a fun segment. That was good. And I think we're going to do this again. So thank you for watching. I hope you got something out of this video. Love you, love you, love you. And over here next to my head is another video you can check out, or you can click on the link to subscribe to the channel. And mwah, 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 forever.